Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is episode 3 of Do We Love That for You?
Do
I'm
we
Heather.
love that for you?
I don't know. Today will tell. I'm Heather. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Zia. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. So, as you guys all know, we keep our little pages, our Apple pages available for what we're going to talk about, but I'm throwing something in quick on the top. Did you do the new download for the new iPhone?
Well, I got a new iPhone.
Oh my gosh. So you have the
Yeah.
new download.
Yes, I
Look at
do. It
you.
is kind of cool. Just fooling around because my camera was broken. Remember, everybody was getting videos.
I do.
Yeah, so Margaret my daughter Star, kind of advocated for me, and she said, "Oh, excuse me, can you get Mom a new phone due to uh, her sending me videos and it's taking up space on my phone?"
Yeah, that is how that works. Yeah. But I have to tell you, because you got the update with the new phone. So for
Yes.
you, it was all new. For me, I woke up to this update,
Oh
and I'm not going to
no.
lie, I am not very happy. So
Oh
for you,
no.
you think this is all the way it came.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't come that way. No,
Oh geez.
no.
So
I
you're at
think
the
my
26, whatever.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It updated the other
Yeah.
night. And then my watch updated. And now it is the liquid
Yes.
glass. And
Yeah. So that
ha-
updated first.
oh, see, now mine updated this
Mm-hmm.
morning. My phone
Okay.
updated 2 days ago. And then my watch
Yeah.
updated this morning. So,
Yep.
but my biggest issue is I screenshot everything on my phone.
Oh, yep.
And before I would just screenshot it and it would just go pew, poof up that it
Yep.
took the screenshot and then the
Yeah.
picture would just disappear. Now I
Yep.
have to click the little check mark and then save it as a photo. So what used to
Oh,
be a simple little one step thing is now 3 steps just to take a
yeah.
screenshot.
Yep. Yep. So like on my phone now, I have a separate camera button on the side.
Yeah.
So
Oh, with the
that's
bottom.
that's a little tricky for me right now. Yeah, because I'm talking on the phone and my thumb is right there, and I'm like, am I taking pictures while I'm speaking on the phone?
Yes, you are taking
I'm
pictures of
not,
your
but
ear.
yes, I'm
So
not, but
you can adjust that.
okay,
So I have it so that it's still pressable, but it's a double press now. I think you can
okay.
make it a
I might
double.
have to do that. I
There's
think,
a change you
yeah,
can make in it, and I also took it
yeah.
so that it doesn't zoom. For me now, when I do that, I can use that as the
Oh,
picture button, so I can
okay,
use that to
great,
take the picture.
perfect.
But I think mine is a double click to make it turn on. It might not be. I might have just
Yeah.
taken enough ear shots that
So you got the new phone between mine and this one, I think. What do you have?
yes, I have the
16?
16.
Okay,
I
so I
got the
just got the
16 for my
17.
birthday. So you're right. So you're a little bit
Yeah,
ahead, which is why I'm saying
yeah,
I'm not sure if
but
your button can do that.
I had the 12.
Yes, you did have the
So I
12.
was very far back because I was waiting for the 21, and Michael said, that's probably 5 years out. So you need
Yeah, and
a new phone.
a lot of us
Need a new
told you
phone.
that. A
Yes.
lot of us told you that.
My lucky
Mhm.
number. So I can't do
Yeah,
that.
well now you have the 17,
Yep,
so you can wait now and get the 21. Your next one can be the
absolutely.
21,
My next one. Yep.
and I'll have two more in between that.
That's right. Which normally I would, but when I got to 12, I was like, I'm not letting go of this one.
You did hold on. My mom and my dad still have a home button.
Okay, so my dad and his friend actually has my mom Karen's old phone, which I believe is a 5.
Oh,
And I think my dad just last year got a 16 because he was like, I need to upgrade because he was on a
so
5
he went from a 5 to a
to a
16.
16. He did.
Wow. His
Yes,
brain is
braveness.
probably still rolling around
He
trying to even
he
figure
is
out how to.
so good. So good. Like he will ask me a question and I will take pictures, screenshots. I'll circle it with my little note pen on
Yep.
there, and
That's
I
not
go
easy
through
anymore.
steps. Yeah, I go through steps for him, and he does each picture what it says,
Oh,
and
wow.
he's a good learner when I show him how to do it, and he's like
That's awesome.
84. So,
Okay.
yeah, does does a great job. Very smart man.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
Yep.
that's just a little older than my parents.
Yep.
But my mom refuses. She does not want to lose her home screen. Um, but they have, I think they have the SE,
Okay.
the first SE.
Yes, yes.
So, um, or whatever that number was. I think that's the seven
Yeah.
or eight, I think,
Yep.
even. But they have
Yep.
that. I know they don't get updates anymore, which stinks
Right.
because we can't do a lot of stuff when we do group texting because
Yeah.
we can't include them. But,
Yep.
or we can't, add them into the different things we're doing or whatever. So it's a little bit annoying, but
Right.
I
Right. Well,
think they're
their
both going to
family
need a new
friend,
phone.
yeah, their family friend, my dad and my mom, Karen, they uh, gave my mom, Karen's phone to him when she had passed, and he never changed the voicemail on it. So when if I call him, it's my mom, Karen's voice. So he always does give me the option,
So,
you know, if you want to just hear her, just call me or text me and tell me you're calling just to hear her, and
oh,
then I won't answer the phone. So that is a
that's
little benefit
so
to have a
sweet.
family friend get a phone.
Oh,
So yeah,
yes.
yep,
Oh my gosh. I love
yep.
that. I love that for
And I do
you.
thank you. And I do use that option here and there.
I'm sure you do.
Yep,
Well, why don't we jump around on our topics then, since we're
absolutely.
talking about our parents and our
Yes.
siblings? And well, we're not talking about siblings
Yeah.
yet, but we're talking
Yeah.
about our parents. So why don't we just hit the family?
All right. So I had an interesting little chat with a kindergarten friend, and
Okay.
he walked in yesterday and he said, "Missy, do you have a brother?" And I said, "No, I do not have a brother." "Do you have a sister?" "Nope, don't have a sister." "You got a mama?" I said, "Yes, I have a mama." "Do you have a dada?"
Uh-oh, wait. I
"Yes, I
think
have
we're
a
having
dada."
technical difficulties
So
here.
he's like,
Hang on.
"Hmm." He goes, "What?"
You're frozen on my
Yeah.
side.
He's
You're frozen on my side. I'm not sure
and
what
your
happened.
your screen is black. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, uh-oh. Are we
So
good?
I yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Okay.
So I said, um, he goes, "Why don't you have a brother?" I said, my mom never gave me one." "Why don't you have a sister?" I said, "Well, she never gave me one of those either." So he said, "Where's your mama?" I said, not around." I said, and "Where's your dad?" I said, "Oh, Pennsylvania." He said, "Okay." And I said, "Is that it?" "Yeah, I don't understand why you don't have a brother and sister. Why don't you get one of those?" So it
Sorry,
just
dude.
brought up something funny that, like how, yeah, how this little guy's that interested in brothers and sisters and siblings and moms and dads
Yeah.
and where they went. And, and I was like, okay, this is very interesting. So I said, I'll bring it up today because, I don't think as just being an only child or having siblings, it's an everyday thought
Right.
of who do you have, who don't you have,
Right.
where's your parents, where are they not, you know,
Right.
and
Or even
when
who's
you
your
think about it,
parents?
this is
Your
important
parents or
stuff. Oh my God,
yeah.
absolutely. So he really brought a thought to
Right.
my mind of like, no, I don't. And the other kids, that were standing there, they all had brothers and sisters. And you're thinking about like, I don't know, maybe 20 kids, maybe if not more, all said that they had siblings. And I'm
Mhm.
the only one standing there saying I don't have any, you know?
Right. Right. And
So yeah.
that's
And then,
something that go ahead.
it's like, do you think about that? No, because, you have siblings. I don't.
Right.
Um,
And then I had
it's
an only
very strange.
child. I have an only
Right,
child and you have
right,
multiple
and
children.
I don't. Right.
Right.
Yep. So
So
like
yeah,
does
it's
that
amazing.
balance? Right.
Does
Does
it
that
balance?
and like my
So
husband came from a big family.
mhm.
Did Rich come from a big family?
Rich He has no, he's one of three. He's the oldest of three.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
he's
Yeah, so
got
it's
he's the oldest of
crazy.
three. So yeah. But it is funny because um like I didn't want just one child. I wanted to have multiple, but life threw me
Yeah.
the apples that threw me, and I
Right.
took what I got. And I love my only child. My husband
Yep.
Rich has three kids. So I now have four.
Okay.
Granted,
See?
they're all grown adults,
Right.
but that's okay.
Right.
They're still my kids. I
But you
still
got your
have been with
wish.
them.
Yep.
Right. I still have been with them for the 12 years Rich and I have been together. So yeah, so we have the only child, but I can remember Eliza coming home a few times and talking about her life if she had siblings. For example,
Yep.
my Eliza went to a private school, and at one
Right.
point she was complaining about being in a private school and being not as well to do as some of the other kids in the school. And I pointed
Mm-hmm.
out to her that that's a correct statement, but she's in a private school. She could be in public school
Right.
and have five or six siblings. And she was like, well, I don't want that either. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure what to give you there, but she on occasion did ask for siblings. Not often. She really embraced the only child, which
Right.
surprised me because
Yeah, I
I
feel
would
I
have.
did too. I was not one to shy away to tell people I didn't have any siblings.
Yeah. So I wonder if
It
that's a
it
thing
just
because I
never.
used to wish to be an only child.
Oh,
I was the
geez.
youngest.
Yeah.
I was the youngest and
Okay.
the only girl. So I have two
Yep.
biological brothers. And then
Okay.
my dad comes with three boys. And we're actually
Okay.
very similar to the Brady Bunch, as in we're all the same ages. So my
Okay.
dad and my
Okay.
mom had babies the same year,
Okay.
basically. And my
Yeah.
parents, my mom and my dad didn't get together until I was an adult, but they're old high school sweethearts. So it's an awesome story.
Okay.
Maybe one day with their permission, I'll tell the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but so I grew up with two older brothers, and I was the youngest and the only girl. And there were so
Right.
many times I wished I was an only child.
Oh,
Um,
geez.
I have nothing against having brothers, but there were times
Right.
when I would say, if I was an only child, I wouldn't have to
Oh,
have
deal with
this
you.
or get this
Right.
or because we
Right.
used to get a 2-liter bottle of soda, and that was
Yeah.
our soda for the week.
Yep.
And if you finished it ahead of time, you were out of luck. And I can remember my brothers trying to bribe me for my soda, and I can remember trying to bribe my brothers for soda,
Yeah.
and but like Eliza never had that.
Yeah. So with that, like, and of course, I didn't have to share. But when I lived with my grandparents, my, you know, I got what I needed, I got what I wanted, but I wasn't overly spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like my grandfather, I had chores around the house.
Mm-hmm.
I had to work for the things, and my grandparents, really, they raised the heck out of me, to know, that's not
Mm-hmm.
going to stand if you're in real society.
Mm-hmm.
So you better not act that way. But
Right.
I feel like when I my mom Joyce had a dance studio, I would go down to the studio, and that was like my extended family. So I had like 100, sisters, older, younger.
Mm-hmm.
They were always taking care of me. A few were my babysitters, and I still keep in touch with them.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, so I mean, I see them every summer, quite a few of them. But one, I I see ritually every summer. I see her all the time. um, and maybe with her permission, I will, tell the story about her too. But yeah, it's like I think I gained like a um, I don't know, like a sacredness to letting people in your life being an only
Mm-hmm.
child, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't have that, and then it's like, oh, do I really want this person that close to me? You
Right.
know, little bit of a caution because of that, I feel.
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel Eliza's the same way. I feel like she's more cautious about who is in her inner circle,
Yep.
and
Yep.
who she interacts with and how she
Absolutely.
interacts with them. I feel like there is a
Yep.
a wall there.
Yep. And then I
Not a
try
bad wall
to.
though.
No, no, it's just you're just a little bit more cautious because you haven't had to do certain things with
Right.
siblings,
Hmm.
and
Where
you're like,
whether I wanted, Brian over or not, Brian came over to play
yeah,
with my brother, and
right,
either I played with
right,
them or I played by myself. I had no choice. And I just made
yep,
up the name Brian. There's nobody named Brian.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, yep.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
so
and
I
then
think
my kids, I think I raised them. Well, Michael always says I raised them kind of like three only children. um because you know if they, none of them do the same thing. They're all went different directions with careers and life. And they if, when we would go to the store, unless it was something for like, oh, I just do this and I need this to buy for today. um Everybody was like, we're all going for shoes, so everybody gets the shoes. And if we're going to go to the store for a present, then everybody gets the present. So I kind of like
yep.
did only children three times together.
I don't really think that's accurate because that's the way we were when I grew up. So when we
Okay.
needed shopping, granted, I went to a different store than my brothers did, but if it
Right.
was shoe day, we all went and got shoes. And maybe
Okay.
I went the next day because I had to go to a different
Yeah.
store, but we all got shoes on the same day. We all went school
Okay, so
shopping
maybe
on the
not.
same day.
Yeah.
We all did that. And me and my two brothers, we all do different things. None of us
Oh,
have the
see?
same career path at all. The only
Yep.
similarity is my eldest brother and I both did the military.
Okay.
But after that, totally different paths. So
See? Okay.
I'm not sure that
Yeah, so
that's
that might
an
just
accurate
be like,
statement. I think
okay.
that's a multi-child thing because
Okay.
think about it.
Because I have
If you
seen.
bought star shoes, your other
Right.
two children would be upset
Right.
in theory.
Right. Yep, true.
So you would go buy all of them. So
Well, I think
I
that's why I
think
did it, because I've heard of families
mhm,
that growing up was like, oh, my brother got shoes and I didn't. And my mom
right.
always favorites
Well, you
him and
hear that
gets
in the
him all the
school.
things. Yeah, right. So it's
You hear
like,
that with some of the
I
kids in the
didn't,
school, even. Yeah.
yeah, I was not going to be that parent that did that. It was like, okay, your shoes are looking a little shabby.
Your shoes
What's
are
the
looking
timing
shabby.
on this?
Yours are
Yep,
going to be shabby, and yours
right.
are pristine. But let's get
That's
shoes for
right. Let's get
everyone.
shoes. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
No, it's true. I
Yep.
no, I don't think I don't think you raised three only children. I think you raised them the
Okay.
right way because
Okay.
there are certain things you have to do in a group.
Well, thank you, Heather.
Parenting tips from Heather.
That's right. That's right.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
great. Yeah.
siblings are
So
a
just,
crazy topic. Speaking,
yeah.
yeah. Oof.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of siblings,
Yeah.
how's your holiday decorating going? Well, I'm not going to say
Oh,
holiday
God.
because I do Christmas.
Yeah. Just,
So I'm not a holiday
yeah.
person. I do Christmas. So how's your Christmas decorating doing?
Well, my tree is currently in a bag sitting in front of me as I'm speaking to you. It looks great horizontally. No,
Okay.
it has
In
not gone
brown
up.
or black or
It's in a
what color
gray
bag do we
bag.
have? Oh, a gray bag.
Gray
All
bag.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So little,
So
and it
instead
has
of,
a red zipper, so it's very
oh, so
holiday-ish.
it's holiday
Um,
ish. You're getting there.
that's Yep. So, yeah, I just have to move a few things around, and I did talk to my granddaughter yesterday, and she's like, I said, "Oh, I love your tree," and she said, "Thank you." She go, "I see your tree," and I said, "Oh God, I have to put the tree up." Yep.
Well,
So,
yeah. I mean, when you have a 2-year-old
got to put the
asking, where's
tree
your
up.
tree? You got
Yep,
to get
got
a
to put the
tree.
tree up. Yep. So I will be fighting that today. The tree.
Ooh. Can you send me
Yeah.
pictures?
Oh, will. I will. Because that's a miracle in itself. Um, that's just it. It's not that it's hard to decorate for me. It's just, oh, I think the effort put forward to do it all the time. It's
And
like,
it's different when
my
you're an adult only house.
absolutely that too. Yep. Yep.
It's different.
Yep. But now it's like I have to think about when the grandkids come over and see the tree. And,
Yeah.
that's a, but then I don't like looking at it the whole time. Like I would love to just put it up for the day they see the tree and take it back down. That would be ideal for me. That would be ideal for
Uh,
me.
and here I put
And I
my tree up on, typically, I put mine up the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
think, oh wow, see, and
And I
you know
take
what?
it
I think
down the Saturday after New Year's.
okay, so I think the problem is too with my birthday being so close to
Yeah,
Christmas. You know,
you need it cleared.
I never wanted the tree up for my birthday.
Hmm.
And my parents did try to take it down, so it didn't combine that way.
Okay.
And my mom, Karen, she had a in they lived in Kentucky at one point, and when they had a Christmas tree up all year in one room, so they didn't have to take it down. And
Did they
it
decorate
was
it
a
for the holidays?
beautiful tree. No, it was always a Christmas tree in the one room.
Oh my
And it
gosh,
was
I
like
love that.
she had her collection on it. You know, they collected certain ornaments, so they were on the tree, and it is a beautiful tree. Um, and not that they wouldn't use the room, but you know, it was just a beautiful tree all the time. And she, if she did find an ornament, you know, she could possibly put it right back up there
Oh,
as soon
that's
as she got it. It
amazing.
wouldn't have to pack it. But
That's cool.
she, you know, she was always the person to send me a gift that was like, you know, oh, this is not Christmas. This is your birthday. Here are your Christmas wrapped presents, and this is your
Hmm.
birthday wrapped present.
Yep.
So it was, yeah. And I know I keep going back and forth. People are probably confused. They're like, she says Mom Karen, she says Mom Joyce. Um, my mom Joyce is my biological mom, and my mom Karen is my like adopted mom. So that's why you're getting confused. We'll talk about that one day too. But
That's a topic all in itself.
all in itself, yeah. But yeah, so that's why are going back and forth. But yeah, so it always was made to me that, you know, it's not your birth, it's not Christmas,
Right.
this is your birthday present. So we take the
Hmm.
tree down so that you don't have
Yeah.
to look at Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
And I am trying to do that with my granddaughter too, because she's close to Christmas,
She
and I
is very
don't
close to
want
Christmas.
anything red or green or anything packaging
Yes.
to go to her for her birthday. You know, I want it
Yes.
clearly stated that this is your birthday present
This,
and we're done
yes.
with Christmas. Yep.
So
Yep.
I have two nephews, one on Rich's side and one on my side. And
Yeah.
the one on Rich's side, his birthday is December, I believe, December 20th.
Okay.
So he's just out of luck. The trees are up for him and
Yeah.
all that. And I feel
Yep.
bad. So we always make a point of sending him a birthday present, and then we send Christmas presents as well,
Oh,
you
I
know,
love that.
to them.
Yeah.
And then my other nephew, his birthday's in January, like yours. It's a little beyond
Yeah.
yours, so his is always cleared up by then. But we always made a
Yep.
point of splitting that up too, and we would send the Christmas stuff, and
Absolutely.
then we would send separately birthday stuff,
Yeah.
because it's hard. I mean, I know I'm nowhere's to compare to Christmas, but my birthday being the day before Halloween,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that's
always got
tough
merged
too.
with Halloween, you know,
Yep.
and so it's weird how people don't think about that until your
Yeah.
birthday is close to a holiday.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that the thing about the Christmas decorations, and I tried also to buy things not red.
Hmm.
Like I love the Jersey Devils, you know, that's my team. It's red and black and love it. Love my red. I have tons of it in the house, but when there's so much red out, I think
Yeah.
my like OCD kicks in and I'm like, this is way too much red to look at.
Yeah.
Um, and then I just feel like my house is messy because of it.
I always feel Christmas, the house is cluttered. So I
Yes.
collect Christmas stockings, and I think I counted this year, I have 39 Christmas stockings, different,
Wow, I
all
love
different.
that.
And I'll send you a picture. I have them up
Okay.
on one of the pillars. Side
Okay.
comment. Rich was talking, you know, our air quote producer was
Yes.
talking about we should open up Instagram and send pictures of stuff we're
Oh,
talking about. So I
oh,
know
that'd
you're
be
not big on
great.
that social media world, so I'll take care
Yeah,
of that.
but
But I was thinking we
yeah,
could
I
do
mean,
that easily.
Instagram is my thing though. Instagram's my
Yes.
jam.
Yep.
Yep.
So I was thinking we could do that. That would be kind of probably be fun. But up
Yeah.
on our pillar in our living room, I hung all the stockings there, or not all of them. I think I'm missing like four. I didn't have room for
Okay.
them, so I didn't hang like four of them. But like the living room with that, and then the tree, and then the couch and the TV and the dog crate and the
Yeah.
dogs and the people and
Ugh,
the carpets, because we have lava floors, if
I
you ask one
know.
of our dogs. So we have carpets all over
Yep.
because of the lava. So it's
Yep.
like all of a sudden, and our tree's only been up for a week today,
See?
and it's already starting to feel cluttered to me. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward
It's just
now
a
to
lot.
January. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
it's beautiful and I love it, but it's a
Right.
lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think, like we bring back our seasonal depression, that's another step that you have to take to clean up something you don't really want to clean up in the first place.
Well,
So
and
it's just,
yeah.
it's
So
another step.
I've never had a live tree. All my life, we've
Oh,
done artificial trees. I did
yeah.
them with Eliza. I did everything. Rich loves his live trees. So I
Okay.
have a live tree this year. And can I tell you,
Oh,
I am literally sweeping the floor around, or I shouldn't
oh,
say the floor, I'm sweeping the lava because
yep,
I have to go around the carpets. I am
yep,
literally sweeping it now. I feel like I'm sweeping it 2 or 3 times a day. And it's
yep,
like, and I just had to
yep,
water a tree. I mean, don't get me wrong,
yeah.
I love
So
my
I'm,
plants, but I'm
yeah,
watering a
I'm,
tree in my
I'm,
living room.
I'm allergic to pine trees. Okay.
Mm,
Didn't know this, but where I'm living is not the ideal spot to have a pine tree allergy.
yeah.
I have one right in my backyard. So,
Yes, you do.
when
Huge.
one year Michael said, "Let's try to get a real tree. It'd be fun. Let's go pick one out." So we did. The kids had the experience. We went, we picked out the tree, and I was dying in the house. I'm like, oh my God, like the sneezing, the teary eyes, runny nose, everything. It smelled beautiful, but every time I had to vacuum, and then Michael said, don't vacuum until the end. And I'm like, but the kids, they're going to get them all over them. They were little. I was like, oh no, this is, nope, gotta go. It's gotta go. Gotta get the
Yeah.
fake one again. Yep.
Yeah. I don't mind the real tree. I don't really smell it. It's not a
Oh,
strong smell
really?
to me. I smell it when I'm near it, but when I'm in the living room, it's not that strong. So I don't know if it was
Nothing,
just the
huh?
tree. Yeah, it's not that strong to
Yeah.
me. But I'm allergic to outside, so I've been doing
Yeah.
the honey treatment, which that'll be a
Yep.
conversation for another day because
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
we'll have to talk
Because we
about that
both
soon.
believe in that.
Oh yeah,
Both
but
believe
I'm
in
a
that.
big honey
Yep.
taker. So I've
Yep.
been doing that since the pandemic, since the COVID
Yep.
break, the COVID world. I've
Yep.
been doing a spoonful of honey every day, and
Absolutely.
I feel like that's helping me
Yep.
with the pine tree. But yeah,
Yep.
so that brings us to getting the tree.
Yeah. Yes.
So
How is I know we all had snow. So how was your first experience with snow there in New Hampshire?
so it's interesting. They
Oh
do
God.
school closings and delays like you guys, like in New
Okay.
York. It's on
Wait, we
our
have
local,
closings?
well, not your school district, but what is the one? Oh my gosh, what's that school district that closes?
Um, Up by me?
Well, down, yeah, down below
Oh,
Albany. Ichabod Crane.
Ravenna?
No, Ichabod Crane
No.
always
Oh,
closes.
Ichabod. Oh, yes, always. Yep.
It even made it onto the Capital District 12 Days of Christmas or whatever
That's
that was.
right.
Did you ever hear
That's
that?
right. No, I did it.
I'll have to find that. But anyway,
Yes.
so the day we went to get the tree, I mentioned in the last week about the drive out here in that snow squall
Yes.
and how crazy that was. But last week we had a little squall, and it was right as we were going to pick up the tree. So the tree was covered in snow when we got it. We put it on the top of the car. We drove it here. We brought it in the house, and of course, then it dried, and there was, yeah. So
Yep.
that was fine. But so then the next day we had that snowstorm, or whatever it
Yeah.
was. It was a day or two
Yeah. Yeah.
after. And um it went well. I didn't go out that day.
Okay.
I had a doctor appointment, and the doctor appointment was first thing in the morning. So I was out and back before it happened, before any of the snow started coming down or whatever.
Right.
And the snowplow, we got about 5 inches, give or take,
Okay.
about 5 inches.
Yep.
And we have a neighbor plowing for us.
Yep.
And he made it clear when he started this that he has a day job, so he's plowing us after work, when it's convenient, kind of a thing. And we were like, don't worry about it, we'll be okay. So he comes through at 7 o'clock at night and plows.
Mm-hmm.
And we pop outside, and I'm like, thank you so much. I'm like, do you want us to move the cars? He's like, no. He's like, I'll come back in the tomorrow and I'll finish
Okay.
it. But I have to go to work, so I'll come back after work. I get out of work, midday, and I'm like, perfect.
Absolutely.
I'm like, just shoot me a text when you're coming back, and I'll, make sure the cars get moved so you can finish the
Right.
driveway. Well, the next day is our dumpster day.
Oh, geez.
So he had plowed, of course, the top of the driveway. Now, remember, I've mentioned this, our driveway is about a quarter mile long.
Yes.
So I truly can't see our dumpster.
Oh, God.
So I get an email on the second day of the storm, like close to dinner time when the guy should be coming back,
Yeah.
from the dumpster. And I'm like, wow, I'm like, they sent us the invoice already. I'm like, this is a weird timing. So I open it up,
Right.
and it's a picture of our dumpster with a little bit of snow in front of it. And it says, we tried to move the dumpster, but there was too much snow blocking it. Now, he
Oh,
didn't
my
plow it
God.
in, he plowed around it, but there was probably about 3 feet of snow in front of it,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't have gotten any closer either.
Nope. Nope.
So they didn't take our garbage. And they're like, if you want us
Oh,
to come
no.
back, we can do a comeback fee. We'll charge you the comeback fee and we
Okay.
can get it, or we'll be back, the next garbage day, which we do every 2 weeks. So I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So
So when they plow, you have to go out, shovel around it so that they
uh,
can take the garbage.
apparently that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like you need to take this up with the DMV.
I should take this up with DMV. I should reach out to them, and with Rich. I
Yes.
need to bring Rich
Yes.
with me. I
With
can't
Rich.
go by myself.
Permission.
With
Permission.
Rich's permission, and explain
Yes.
to them that I didn't really like that.
Right.
But our driveway, because it's a gravel driveway, turned into a sheet of ice,
Oh, God.
and my car can't get out
Right.
easily. I can get out. I just have to kind
Terrible.
of have to let myself get halfway up the hill, and then let myself roll down, and then do it a second
Yep.
time, and I can typically get
Oh,
out.
man.
So I'm pretty much not driving my car.
No.
But Amazon, FedEx, the post office aren't coming down our driveway because it's icy. So
Right.
we need to find a way to sand a gravel driveway after it's
Okay.
been
Yeah.
plowed.
Yep.
Um, Yay, New
You need
Hampshire.
like a little you have to get one of those grass feeders, the little
Oh,
and then put the salt or the sand in it and then push it down as you go, be
well,
behind you and then
that would be great, except I'd have to push that up a hill.
that's not good. No.
So I'd have to go to the end of the driveway, which I can't get
Yes.
to, and then do it
Right.
coming down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You need like a little box at the end of the driveway that
We're
holds
gonna
all your
get
little
that.
supplies like that.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Rich got a picture from Amazon the other day, and it was a picture of a package leaning on our dumpster.
Oh my
And
God.
he's like, Amazon just dropped a package at the
Oh my
dumpster. I'm
God.
like, what? So I jumped in
Hey,
my
you
car, and
gotta
that's when I
watch
learned.
that
Yeah.
because
Well,
they drop off at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning now,
and
Amazon.
what if it? Yes, and what if it
And
was a
you have
garbage
garbage
day?
day. Oh my God, Heather. That's
So yeah,
gonna be
so I
terrible.
jumped in the car and I ran up, and that was when I learned
Yeah.
that my car doesn't like the driveway in the winter.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm the only one in the house that's not a four wheel
Yeah.
drive or all wheel drive. I just have a
Right,
car
right.
because I just have a
Yep.
car. But yeah, I think my next vehicle is going to be all wheel drive or something. But we did
Oh,
have
yeah.
one of our square dancing events when the storm was starting, and
Oh,
the roads here are pretty good. I mean, they're pretty quick to clear them, it
okay.
seems. So I'm thinking that squall that I came through when I came back on the day after Thanksgiving, I
Yeah.
think that was just like a freak squall. and nobody
Okay.
knew it was coming,
Yeah.
because in this area anyway, they seem to clear it pretty quick.
Very
Um,
good.
so I'm okay with this so far, but
Yeah. Well,
you
with
know,
what you've been telling me, I feel like they have to, or they're going to end up with ice on the roads getting compact
yes,
down. So, yeah.
I did go. I do have to tell you, I did go to Walmart. Actually, it wasn't Walmart, it was T-Mobile, because they had free
Okay.
blankies that they were giving away
Oh.
last Tuesday.
Oh.
So I did go to T-Mobile, and on my way, T-Mobile's next to the Walmart, and on my way I drive past my infamous dirt road
Oh, you're
road,
yes, yes.
and I'm not lying, it was clear blacktop, dry,
What?
unpaved. It was then when I got to the dirt road part, it was unplowed, unshoveled,
Shoveled.
uncleared,
Yeah.
unnothinged, just snowy path. I mean, it was
Yeah.
packed from cars.
Well,
So it
maybe
was,
maybe they're having like an argument as to whether it's the town or the DMV that take care of that road.
oh, I should go to my town hall and ask them about that.
You should. You should. I know we keep bringing that up, but it's in my head that that
It
happens,
is.
and
And
I
and
think
if you
about
want to
that
know,
frequently.
that's an episode, I think, one, isn't it?
Episode one. Yes, we
I
talked
think
about that. Yeah.
let me
Yep.
see. Is it episode one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
DMV in New
So, yeah.
Hampshire. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, it is definitely in episode
It
one,
is
and
it is.
I can't see me not referencing that once an episode.
Oh God. I love that for you. Oh.
So,
So
you had told me that when you first moved there, all the wildlife in your yard, in your
gosh.
backyard, and how are you seeing a difference between that and winter now, or more of it,
Yes,
less
actually.
of
No,
it?
actually it's different wildlife sort of. The
Okay.
turkeys that we had wandering all over. I mean, we
Yeah.
had some days we had 36 turkeys in the group, and they're gone. I don't know where they went.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't think
Well, it was
turkeys could
Thanksgiving.
fly. We did have Thanksgiving in between, so yeah,
They're
maybe.
scared. They're scared.
Yeah. Our falcon, I have not seen him in a while.
Okay.
Um, the ravens, I heard them, but I have not seen them.
Seen them? Okay.
Yep. And then our coyotes, if you remember correctly,
Oh,
they live up on the mountain, and we
yes.
would hear them random. We would hear them tonight,
Okay.
and then we'd hear them way off in the distance, and then way, way off in the distance, and then they'd be back close. But the other morning, I'm up at the crack of dawn. Actually, I'm up to watch the
Yeah.
crack of dawn.
Yeah.
So I let the two dogs out, and I come in and I hear the coyotes, and it sounds like they're literally in the backyard.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, whoa. So I holler to Rich, and he's like, I think the coyotes are in the backyard. And I'm like, it sounds it. So I open the door, and of course I can't see, it's dark.
Right.
Um, but I can hear them. So I holler, and it doesn't change anything about them. So I had a quick conversation in my head, which happens a lot, but I had a quick conversation in my head, and I'm like, I'm going to let the dogs out, because when we first moved here, we were letting the dogs bark at the coyotes up on the mountain.
Right.
So I opened the door wider, and the two dogs went out, and they stayed on the deck. They didn't go off into their area of the
Okay.
yard where it's fenced in. They stayed on the deck and barked like crazy. And the coyotes like
Oh,
stopped instantly and then started
wow.
up again. And then I'm like, okay, we're in. So I brought the dogs in, and we haven't
Absolutely.
heard the coyotes since, but they were so close. We could hear them in the house with the doors closed. And
Wow.
it's winter,
I
so the
wonder
windows
if
are
they were
closed.
testing you. Like
I
if they
don't
were
know.
testing the ground, and then since they
Yeah.
heard your dogs bark, they're like, "Oh, okay, we got to back off again."
Yeah.
You
I don't
know?
know. It was I'm
That's
going to I'm
crazy.
going to say it was a little unnerving
I
that
bet.
they were that
I bet.
close.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Oh my
it was
goodness. Well,
weird.
we all know that your dog and well, your I think it is the one that's with you. I'm not sure. No, no, I think it's Marsha. She was the scaredy cat, right?
She's the scaredy cat.
Okay. So we all know my dog Charlie like barks at everything.
Mhm.
Yesterday, Santa came through on his sleigh, through the
Oh,
neighborhood. And
yeah.
she stood by the door. The sirens are going off left and right on the fire trucks. She
Mm-hmm.
sat there and she's watching Santa drive past the house like it was her best friend.
Are you serious?
I was amazed. I was like, you bark at everything and
You bark
nothing.
at leaves.
Right. And like she'll bark at like nothing's there and she thinks something's there. Sat there, cool as a cucumber, just look at Santa. Beautiful.
Wow. Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
So it was like a
Yeah.
full blown tribe of fire trucks
Yeah, I was gonna
making
say they come
sound.
through your neighborhoods with four or
Nothing.
five and all that.
Yep. We had two
In the
cars,
neighborhood,
two fire trucks, one pulling the sleigh, and nope, dead silence. She's like, this is amazing. Love it.
it's crazy. In the neighborhood
Yep.
I lived in New York, we didn't have a drive-through Santa. We had the walking Santa.
Oh,
So
yes.
he
Okay.
walked when he got to our neighborhood, and
Yep.
he was probably tired of sitting when he left your
Yep.
neighborhood to get to my neighborhood. So
Yep.
we have a couple of cars, and then we have a bunch of kids walking with Santa through our. That's how our Santa comes through
Okay.
in my New York neighborhood. Here, um, I saw signs for it, but I didn't see or hear it. But again, we're so far off
You're
the
far
road.
back. Yep.
I don't know if he came through. I
Yep.
know we have a bunch of kids in houses right around us. So I'm sure he popped through here. I just don't know when it was. We're still new
Yeah, and
enough
how
here.
they
I need
do
to go to
it.
DMV and ask them.
You do. See, I
I'll have to
told
go
you
to
it's very catchy.
I'll have to go to DMV and ask them about it.
That's right.
Oh, I
Yep.
got my
Ask them.
license. It came in the mail yesterday.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome. So you're
yeah,
official now.
I'm official. I don't have my
Oh,
license plate yet. I'm still driving around with a paper license
okay.
plate.
Okay. That's nice for the winter
But
time. Oh my God.
on that note, I think we should
On that
probably
note,
wrap it up because
absolutely.
I'm not sure anybody's going to get anything out of the rest of this conversation.
No, no. Although it would be funny. It would be
It
funny.
would be.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
yeah,
So
let's leave it at
definitely,
yeah.
we're going to do next week again. We're going to try.
We are, and there
All right.
may be a
Maybe.
secret pop-in guest.
Yes.
We may
Not a
have a
secret
secret
Santa, a
guest,
secret
not
guest.
a secret
Yes.
Santa, a secret guest.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm going to see. She's going to listen to this, so I don't want to say much, but I'm going to
Yes.
see
Yes.
if someone will join us. I
That'd
feel
be
like she
great.
would love it.
Yep.
Um, but I can almost hear the words coming out of her mouth. Ah, something around that.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
Really?
I'm not doing
Really?
that. And then I'll be like,
Right.
but anyway, so
Yep.
tune in next week to see who our secret
Yes.
guest is.
Yes. And grab your coffee and join us.
Yes, that's what I'm just finishing my cup. I don't know about
Yep.
you.
Mine too. Mine too.
All right. Well,
All
I
right.
again am
Thank you for
Heather
joining
and you
us.
are Zia. Thanks for
Yes.
joining us in Do We Love That for
Do we
You?
love that for you?
Do we? I
Do
loved a few
we?
things for you today.
I did. And I loved a few things for you too. Yep.
Yeah, that makes it all worthwhile.
Yep. Yes, it does.
All right. Until next
Bye
time. Love
bye.
you.
Bye.